Hi everyone. Okay, so today we are doing a love reading about their current feelings for you. Now, this is a specific person you have in your mind. You could be in a relationship with them, in a no contact situation, in a limited contact situation, or you simply like them and you want to know what they feel for you. This is a general reading, which means it may or may not apply to everyone. So please take it only if it resonates with your story. Now, another thing is that energies are always flexible. So whatever story will come out today, these can be your energies or your partner's energies. So please check accordingly. And this goes for cross watchers also who are here to see for their Aries partners. This reading can be applied to your sun, moon, or rising sign. Now, let me quickly explain you the whole pattern of this reading. We will take cards out for your recent past, present, and upcoming future, and then the overall guidance for you from universe, right? Okay, so let's start with the love reading for the sign of Aries for the month of May. And first we'll take out 3 cards here for the recent past, and we'll see what energies are guiding us here. Okay, so we have Ace of Fire over here. We have 3 of Fire over here. And we have King of Earth over here. All right, okay. We have Ace of Fire over here. Ace of Fire is your relationships energy, okay? What I'm sensing over here is that in the recent past, okay, both of you have either created some kind of new beginning in this relationship, right? Let's say some kind of reunion, reconciliation, or if there were fights going on, no contact situation was there, you know, some kind of peaceful resolution was sought in this relationship, whether you apologized, they apologized, or you initiated, they did, whatever it is, you know, but some kind of new beginning started over here, like a fresh beginning started over here, you know, a new cycle. Both of you tried, okay, let's start afresh, let's shift together, let's move in together, or let's you know, tell it to our family, let's make it official, let's get engaged, okay, let us plan for the marriage. Or if you guys are already married, you know, like I said, if you you know, let's say if you guys were living in different places due to your work or some other issues, you know, you guys are now coming together, or you know, now you're planning for family, you're buying a home together. So but you're doing something which is bringing both of you together. Okay, now whatever that something can be on emotional level, mental level, physical level, like buying a property together, starting a business together, you know, moving into the same company to do this job together, whatever it is, you guys are doing something here which is bringing you both together. Okay, now this is not just the any normal beginning, okay, like you guys are feeling a lot of passionate for each other, very you know, very sexually attractive towards each other, you know. Again, doesn't matter for how long you guys have been knowing each other, but there's a lot of inclination, the physical inclination towards your partner. Both of you are having that. You guys are finding your partner to be more attractive. Okay, you guys are falling for your partner all over again. Maybe Aries, you or your partner have been really working out also, taking care of your health, getting a new haircut done, losing some weight, you know. But there's a lot of sexual energy over here. And sexual energy, like I always say, is a spiritual energy. We're not talking about, you know, that lustful energy. We're not talking about that, okay? Both of you are very physically attractive right now towards each other. Very high tension over here, okay? Now, for very few of you, in fact, for someone very specific where this relationship had been on and off, or it's a situationship kind of a thing, let me tell you, you guys have to be extra careful, okay? Because right now this person is feeling very physically inclined towards you. So I'm not saying whatever they're saying they're lying. They are not lying, but they could be getting carried away by their, you know, desire to be with you. They might not feel that ways after a month or after a week, so you have to go slow with this person. Right now they themselves are not able to differentiate whether this strong desire to be with you, okay, to spend time with you, especially being physically attracted to you, is temporary or permanent. They themselves are not able to differentiate because it's so overpowering them. Okay, so for few of you, this person, after having some good time, might just start feeling very off. Okay, it could be very well a very strong, mood swing for them. So you have to be careful. Okay, this is not really applicable for people where you guys have been committed or married, but mostly for those where you met this person recently or very on and off kind of a relationship you have with this person, or a situationship kind of a thing. There you guys have to be extra careful. You have to go slow and you have to observe, that are they back or are they here for long term, or is just, kind of just, right, having fun and then walking away. Right, so you have to go slow so that you can protect your heart, Aries, okay? 3 of fire over here. 3 of fire again is your person's energy over here. Like I said, okay, this person loves you, and this person is here to kind of create that new beginning for you. But let me tell you that even though they love you and they want to be with you and they're taking steps, okay, to start afresh in this relationship or in this marriage, but they're still very restless. Their energy is very restless. Okay, at the back of their mind, as if they're still searching for something more. Some new experiences, going out and meeting new people. Your partner could be a very social person. Even if they're not social person, this person is constantly looking for some kind of new experiences in their life. They get bored easily. They don't like routines. Okay, they just kind of cannot really live their life which has a very predictable timetable. They like uncertainty in their life, okay, and so they're always looking for that. This person loves to go on trips. This person loves to try new adventures, right? And for some of you, they do entertain third parties because of that. Not because that they really want to sleep around or they're sex addict or something, no, but it's just they like to get attention from new people. They like when people praise them. So that restlessness is still there because it is a part of their personality. Okay, they don't want to choose somebody else over you. No, their heart belongs to you. But it is very difficult for them to stay inside home, to act like a typical husband or a boyfriend, okay, where you've been giving time to your partner or husband or wife or girlfriend. It's not gender specific. Like how you give time to your partner, how you plan surprises, how you remember the birthdays and the anniversaries, or you're married, then, like all the routine, how people do that, okay, wife is doing this, husband is doing this, planning family together. Like they feel all of this is like, lethal to their existence. They feel suffocated even by thinking that they have to, act like a slave. They feel, the routine makes a person slave. Like we are destroying the whole purpose of our existence. That's what your partner believes in. And so they are always on their toes. They want to do random things, okay. Right? And that is why it is very difficult for this person, to live in one place, to kind of do one thing, every day. They can't do that. And so that energy is still there, Aries, let me tell you that energy is still there, okay. So again, I'm not saying that they'll go out and cheat on you, but they can go out and, and suddenly tomorrow they can tell you that, you know what, I'm joining a guitar class. You know what, I'm joining a biker group. You know what, I'm joining a cooking class. I'm joining a dance class. Like randomly out of nowhere. And what happens is that when they are indulging or they are doing other things, it's not a bad thing, obviously. But then their focus and attention on this relationship or marriage, of course, it just kind of gets distracted. And Aries, as much as you were putting the efforts, they don't do it. Okay, and then the whole burden comes on to you. So even this person is a nice person, even their intentions are not wrong, but what happens is that they they can't help it, okay, in front of their personality. They always want to go here and there. They always want to make a buzz. They always want to stay in the limelight. They always want to have the best stories in the room to tell, and they always want to be praised by everybody, desired by everybody. So that is the thing with them. They're feeling very inclined towards you, that is true. But like I said, at the back of their mind, this restlessness is there, and that will not allow them to stay in one kind of cycle for very long, in one kind of setup for very long. Right? We have the King of Earth. This is your energy, and you are quite opposite to them, okay, in this particular energy, because you are wanting a lot of stability. You're wanting a proper routine, proper discipline. You want to live like a proper husband, or proper wife, or proper girlfriend, or proper boyfriend. You want that, okay, every morning we're waking up, we're having tea together, or we're talking on the call, or like you cooking breakfast or they're cooking breakfast, and we're eating together, and then going for work, and then coming back home, discussing your day, and going out on the weekends. You want a proper thing which is involving mostly your partner, okay, mostly your partner, and you both are planning things together. This is what you are wanting. You want predictable life now. You don't want any more surprises in this relationship. Okay, you don't want any random things to drive you. You want to relax. Okay, you want to relax. You feel tired, and you feel at least my relationship should be my certain safe zone where I am not, conscious that what might happen the next moment. I should know that my partner is here and they love me, they're loyal to me, they're not going anywhere. Okay. Because anyways, the other parts of the life are anyways challenging and unpredictable. Your work life is always unpredictable. Your family, you don't know what kind of issues can come. Finances, you don't know. Health, you don't know. So you feel that at least, my relationship is one place which I want, that is at least free of those, shocks and surprises. You don't want that. You don't want that. You feel you've outgrown all of that, and I just want peace in my life. Okay, whatever adventures I want, I'll go with my partner and do those adventures. Okay, but please, no more surprises. But your partner is very much in the opposite energy, guys, okay? Right? Your partner wants love. They want to give love also, but honestly, they don't want to get tied down to a particular routine. But see, that's the most difficult part. If you're seeking commitment or marriage, or you're already married, routine would come. Of course, routine would come, because now, your life is just not yours. It's like related to the other person also, and the family that you will create. So you can't just keep saying it's my life and I want to do. No, if it's your life, then stay single. Right, stay single. Okay, so this is the challenge in your relationship, Aries. Alright guys, so now I will take out, okay, one card fell out. I'll take two more cards for the current energies, and we'll see how you are feeling, Aries, how your partner is feeling, and what is coming for this relationship. Let's see here. We have 9 of water over here, 3 of earth over here, and chariot over here. Alright, okay. Alright, so again we have 9 of water over here. 9 of water is your partner's energy, and see how this person is kind of daydreaming. Can you see? Because 9 of water is all about wish fulfillment, and you're so much like into the energy of self-love, and and always focusing upon what makes me happier, what basically fills my heart, because water is all about emotions. Okay, what fills my heart, what keeps me emotionally stable, and yes, I want to do this, yes, I will pursue this, yes, I have to become this. It's all about I have to do it, I have to feel like this, I have to achieve this. And they're so much into themselves, kind of just daydreaming about things, right? And so this is what happens, like they want to be in a relationship with you because they love you, And they see, it's not that they want to behave like single or bachelor. No, it's not that. They don't mind, people kind of calling you as their wife or husband or girlfriend or boyfriend. They don't mind that. But it's not the title that matters. It's, or that affects them. It's the responsibility. Okay, because if Aries, you were also like them, random, like, okay, today morning pack your bags and we're going there. Okay, where you don't know where you'll spend your afternoon, where you'll spend your night. Okay, and then tomorrow morning you're somewhere. They would have loved this. They would have loved this. But that's not what you want, Aries. You want stability. You want achievements in your life. You want, to build yourself and to build this marriage and to build this relationship, to provide for your family. You want to do that. That is the clash of the personalities and dreams of the perspectives over here. There's no problem with the emotions and intentions. Okay, but how your partner wants to take this connection and what you want now, that is completely opposite, and that is what is clashing over here, because they are lost and you are looking out for them. See how she is kind of, trying to see where you are, waiting, as if the person is, can you see? As if the person is waiting, where this person is, and here your partner is like all lost and you're wondering, because 3 of Earth is all about partnership, companionship, teamwork. That's what the relationship is. That's what you want, right? That we should be together, we should working on our goals together, dreams together, relationship together, and you're waiting for them, that this person will come and then, I'll discuss important things with them about this marriage, about this relationship, but this person is lost in their own world. They're lost. Okay, they are making plans to fulfill their dreams. They're talking to people according to that. They are saving money according to that, and not according to what this relationship needs. On the other hand, you're making sacrifices for what this relationship needs. So your vision includes you both and this connection, but their vision includes only them. Okay. And see, this is, again, I'm not saying that they have any problem in being committed. They don't have. In fact, they want commitment. They want you, Aries. But the problem is, that this person, their whole understanding about, the human race is very different. They feel that, since the time immemorial, okay, when humans were like the wild hunters, right? We were never supposed to be in one place. We always used to hunt. We always used to go out, fight for the survival, gain experiences, had adventures, and that's what built us, as the strongest beings. That is why we could overpower even the most dangerous animals, and the human race, progressed. And that is what their belief is, that if you, compromise into a routine, you are making yourself weak. But when you throw yourself out in the unpredictable environment, you're developing your character. And see, I don't really disagree with them. That is really true. Their understanding is very true. But you have to work according to the time. These are not the ancient times, right? These are the times where stability matters the most. Because if your actions is making your partner suffer and your family suffer, then that is not something which is needed. In the ancient times, fighting out in the wild, and uncertainty was the only thing. There was no other option. And you had to fight for your own survival and for your family's survival. But here, you are damaging your partner and your family. And this is what your partner has to understand. Okay. We have Chariot over here. I'm also getting one more energy that they try to impose this kind of idea on you also. And sometimes you do question yourself, Aries, that am I kind of expecting a lot? Are they right that, we really have to be, kind of spontaneous and living in uncertain environments? No, Aries, you don't have to kind of believe that. You have to believe in your value system, your, idea of commitment and relationship. Right? We have the Chariot. This is the energy of your relationship. Okay, so this relationship deserves a lot of movement. Okay, this relationship has the potential, to go forward in a very, very stable energy, but only if you guys are working together, because Chariot cannot be, pulled by just one horse. It needs at least two horses here. Your partner cannot just do their own thing and then at the same time expect that the chariot of this relationship will keep going. It won't go. They have to pull it too, but they're not pulling. They're doing their own thing, and here you're waiting for them to come so that you can pull the chariot. Let me tell you, cross watchers, this relationship or marriage has a lot of potential. But if you do your own thing and you'll do this on and off thing, and you'll kind of try to impose your idea on Aries, okay, and if you want to glorify the whole spontaneous, way of living your life, it's only gonna damage your relationship, let me tell you. One card came out. I'll take two more for the immediate future, and we'll see how you're feeling, how your partner is feeling, and what is coming, okay? But before that, I want to say, guys, please understand that energies are flexible. They're never rigid, so don't try to, chase the timelines, ma'am. April readings, ma'am, May readings. No, please understand, that universe never works on our timelines. The past, the present, the future, everything is happening simultaneously over there. Right? See, I understand your anxiety, because the whole structure of YouTube has become very rigid with the tarot readings. People giving readings every month, every week. Some are making the videos every day. But you need to ask yourself, and you need to understand, do you need all this information? Is all of it for you? Maybe no. You have to believe in one thing, that the universe will always make sure that the message which is for you will reach out to you. The medium can be anybody, me, somebody else, or something else. Universe is too perfect to miss, on something like that. So please keep faith, and that is why whatever will come here, for most of you it will happen within May, but for others it can happen in August also, December, next year. So timeline is not important, message is important. There's a reason why I'm doing a specific sign today only, right? Okay, so one card came out and two more I'll take, and we'll see how you would be feeling, how your partner would be feeling in the immediate future, and what is coming for this relationship. Let's see here. Okay, so we have Four of Earth, we have Eight of Water, and we have Nine of Fire over here, guys, okay? Alright, we have Four of Earth. Alright, so Four of Earth, is your partner's energy again. So this person is still kind of, keeping things close to the heart. Okay, like if you see they're offering something, okay, but they're not really extending it to you. Like they have the intention to offer you because they're holding something in their hands. Can you see? If you can see, guys. They're holding something in their hands, but they're not really extending their hands like this. They're holding their hands like this. So they do have the intention to offer you, but they're not exactly offering you. They're not taking those efforts. They feel just by letting you know that they have the intention, this should be enough. But is it really enough? No. Even if you have the best of intentions, your efforts also matter. But the efforts lack here towards this relationship. They're holding on to you, no doubt. They do have the intention also to invest in this connection, but are they doing something about it? No, they're not. They're not. Right? Alright, so we have Eight of Water over here. Now, Eight of Water is, your energy, and suddenly you feel this emotional, detachment towards them. Okay, because you are tired. Here with King of Earth, you have been telling them, that I am here to provide everything. I'm here to make the sacrifices, but at least, you have to cooperate with me. You're ready to be the bigger person with King of Earth. Ready to take more responsibility of the relationship, but you can't take 100% responsibility even if you want. Three of Earth. Again, you're waiting for this person. And now, they're holding themselves back again, and you feel some kind of detachment. You feel that, I cannot keep doing this. I cannot keep chasing this person. I cannot keep explaining them. Of course, love cannot be forced. If they love me, they want to be with me, then you taking efforts for me should be natural. It should not be forced. And honestly, you don't even need, or you don't even want the force thing. You don't want to fight for the attention. You don't want to fight for the love. Aries, you feel if it's not coming naturally, I don't want it. And so you are creating some kind of emotional distance from this person. Okay? You are like turning their back on them, and you're telling them that, listen, right now, please, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk about you or this connection. You do your work, I'll do my work. It is definitely affecting you a lot, but you're trying to focus on your career or your family or your health. Okay? Or some of you are even distracting yourself by talking to other people, although I don't sense that you are kind of, getting into any serious thing with anybody. But you're definitely showing your back towards them. That, what do I do with your intention? Where is the effort? And will I keep on explaining the basic thing to you? This is not some rocket science, okay? It's the basic essence of a relationship, that if you love me, of course, you would want to be with me. Why would you want to spend your energy, time, resources, in planning random adventures? I understand everyone has hobbies, and for once in a while you can do it. Even I have. But when you take the responsibility of being with someone, then that has to be a priority. Right? We have 9 of Fire. This is the energy of your relationship. So definitely the passion is still there with the fire. Right? But it has lowered. It has lowered here. Okay, because both of you are kind of focusing on your own thing. Because how she is looking at the stars, and stars again is all about wishes. So they are looking what they want, their adventures, their experiences, wanting to gain attention from other people, talking to others. And you are wanting to focus on yourself because you do not want to get hurt, or more than hurt, what I feel, Aries, it's about your self-respect. You don't want to get insulted, basically. Okay, it's not that unbearable, painful kind of situation, oh my God, I'll die without my partner. No, you're turning back because you don't want to feel insulted, basically. You feel you deserve more, and if they cannot understand this, then I'm turning my back. Okay, so guys, now because it's a general reading, so for different people, different things are there. Although for most of you, I don't feel that this is a forever turning away from them. It's more like a temporary, but few of you can really just close this chapter and move on. Okay, few of you can do that, right? All right, guys, so now I will take out 3 cards here, and we'll see what universe wants to guide you here. But before that, I want to say that understand one thing, that after every video, at least one of you tells me that, ma'am, whatever you said about my partner, they are my energies, and whatever you said about me, they are my partner's energies. So guys, please understand one thing that I always say at the beginning of every video, that energies of 2 people in general readings are interchangeable, right? They can be vice versa, right? So this can very well be you, Aries, who really wants to kind of live their life with a completely different psychology and belief system, that life has to be spontaneous and routine is lethal, and even if you're committed, you should be focusing on your life and dreams, right? And your partner should understand your intentions and adjust accordingly, right? And this can be your partner who's like, fine, if this is what you believe in, then I can't force you to believe in other things, okay, or what I believe in. But then that doesn't mean that I also have to follow it. You follow your belief, I'll follow mine. And you're feeling really emotionally detached. Your partner is feeling really emotionally detached right now from you. So whether this is you or whether this is your partner, Aries, understand one thing, that either way, this reading is correct, okay? Please don't force yourself to fit into a character to claim the reading, right? Be honest and choose your part wisely, because like I said, either way, this reading is correct. Okay, guys. All right. So now 3 cards here. and we'll see what universe wants to guide you for this situation. Okay, so we have the star. I was talking about the star here. Moon, 9 of air. Okay, all right. All right. So we have the star here, and star, you can say, is your partner's energy, guys. So they are definitely holding on to what they want and what heals them. And let me tell you, I don't know how much of you would like to listen to that, but more than, Aries, if you feel that this relationship heals you, heals them, you matter to them. Definitely you matter to them, no doubt about it. They love you, but you do not heal them. This relationship does not heal them the way other things do. Okay, because their hunger for new experiences, their hunger for attention, their hunger for being the best in the room, okay, and the achievement of that particular thing is what heals them. So even if you give them unconditional love or you sacrifice yourself completely, that will not heal this person, let me tell you. And I'm sorry to say that. I know how it feels, okay, when you do not hold the priority, the top priority position in your person's life. I know how it feels, but the truth is the truth. It is what it is, right? They need that. It's like a drug for them. Okay, and see, there is no point talking things out with them, because like I said, it's not something, a bad habit or bad addiction to them. No, this is how they understand life. This is how they had been always living. This is their dream. In all of this, you met them and you fell for them, but even before meeting you, they were always like this. And after meeting you, they never had any intention to change. In fact, they never even thought about it, that they would even have to change. No. So they're holding on to their wishes even now, after you emotionally detached with them. Okay, I think some of them are here, they'll try to stop you. They'll try to kind of understand that why you're trying to walk away or creating this emotional distance. But for few of you, they won't even do that. Maybe drop a message, or some of them won't even do that. Why I'm telling you this honestly, because it can be painful, but understand it's not about you. It's about how they understand life and relationships, okay? And nothing stands above that for them. Nothing. Nobody. We have the moon. Moon is your energy, and you feel extremely confused here, lost here. You don't know what is the truth. You don't know if what they are showing today, that is the truth, or when you fell for them, that was the truth. If this is temporary or this is the permanent thing, if you should be waiting, if you should be moving on. You are completely there's a complete blackout over here for you. You're blank. So Aries, I'll just say that what they showed you that time was also the truth, and what you're seeing today is also the truth, because that time also they tried showing you, but probably you did not really pay attention to the details that much, and it's okay, it happens. Nobody wants to think that even after commitment or marriage, the person would really want to stick to this. You always feel a single person, a bachelor person, yeah, they have dreams and everything, but when we'll be together, or when we'll get married, of course, it will be about us. So they always showed you the reality, the real side. It's just that you couldn't understand, and honestly, in your position, nobody would have understood. So it's not your mistake. But you're really zoned out over here. You don't know what to do. You're trying to seek the clarity, but you don't know. And that is why, you took the right decision of taking this break from them. Because you do need a break. You need to sit back. You need to think about things in solitude, and you need to understand, right from the day one, you have to start thinking what all has happened in this relationship, where all you were hurt, where all you've been let down, what all your expectations were, what all expectations they met, what is the benchmark. And after analyzing everything, Aries, you'll have your answer whether you want to stay or not. Because what I'm sensing with 9 of air, being the energy of your relationship, both of you will break free from this connection. Whether you're breaking free to finally come back together, or whether you're breaking free to go to your own paths, but both of you are gaining your freedom. They will gain their freedom by doing what they really want to do, because they will not give up on that, let me tell you. I don't want to give you any kind of false hope. Let me tell you, they will not give up on that. They will live their life that way. They don't know any other way, and they don't want to know any other way, because for them, their way is the best. So they will find the liberation. You will find the liberation, because either you'll walk away permanently, or you'll find someone else, who believes in relationships like normal people do, like you do, okay, in investing in each other, making each other priority. Okay, or Aries, what I feel is that you'll somehow find a way to live with this uncertainty in your life. You'll somehow find a way that, okay, this person loves me, they have the true intentions for me, okay, and you'll kind of have a conversation with them that you don't have to change yourself completely, but maybe take some steps. Okay, but either way, there's a breakthrough coming where both of you will come out of this, contradictory stalemate, dead end which your relationship is kind of, has reached to. You'll break free from that. So whether you guys are, like I said, going your own ways or coming together, either way, freedom is coming for both of you. All right, and that would be your choice. Universe, always respects free will, Aries. If you want to walk away, please do that. Okay, because with 9 of air, freedom is waiting. New opportunities would be waiting in love. And if you want to come back, universe would be supporting you, okay, to have that conversation with the person. But again, I'm saying they might walk few steps for you, but they will not completely change themselves. They will not quit uncertainty, and they will not quit randomness in their life. That I'm telling you, right? All right, guys. So now what I'll do is that I will take this deck and I'll take out one card from this, and I'll see if there is any specific message that universe has. But before that, I want to say that, for the people who are coming here every month, you guys are very well aware about the crystal jewelry that I offer. But for the people who are coming here for the first time, I want to tell you why it is important to wear, crystals. See, crystals, they come from beneath the earth, and earth is the only planet in our entire solar system, to give birth to life, right? So you can imagine how powerful and magical our earth is, right? Now, because all of these crystals are coming from beneath the earth, so you can imagine, that each and every crystal contains the same power, the same magic. Now, if we can somehow extract the powers and magic from this crystal and we align with our energies, how powerfully our life can change. And the best way to do that is to wear the crystal. It's even more powerful than keeping the crystals, because when you wear the crystal, of course, it's making a direct contact with your energies, right? See, guys, I've been dealing with crystals since very, very, very long, and I can tell you one thing from my own experience, that crystals have benefited me in all areas of my life. Okay, in fact, crystals have been the power to guide me towards tarot, because I started reading tarot much, much later. Crystals have benefited me in my personal life, my relationships, my finances, my health, protecting me from low vibrational energies, negativity, black magic energy, evil eye, psychic attacks. See, psychic attacks are very real, very harmful, and very underestimated. Okay, see, what are psychic attacks? See, let's say you're sitting in a place and you're very happy or motivated to do something in your personal life or professional life, or you're expecting a good news. But what happens? Quite opposite happens, okay? Instead of hearing a good news, you hear rejection or bad news, okay? Or instead of doing a good thing, you start getting panic attacks, you're anxious, you're so negative, your health, goes off for no reason, out of nowhere, right? See, all of this is happening because someone out there is sitting and thinking so negatively about you that they're sucking all your positivity out and they're sending their negativity to you. Okay, so we call these people as energy vampires. Now, crystals, they create that protective defense around you. All right, okay. Now, another thing is that, see, crystals, they keep your intuition on point. Now, what is intuition? Intuition is that pathway. It is the pipeline which connects you and the universe. See, anytime you're in a dilemma and you're seeking some guidance, the universe will always reach out to you through your intuition. Okay, now see what is happening today, that because of all the anxiety, negativity, greed, you know, the psychic attacks, black magic, right? Because of all of this waste, you know, our pipeline is blocked, our intuition pipeline is blocked, so universe is not able to reach out to us. Now what happens when, you know, universe is not able to reach out to us? That means we are cut off from the universe, we are cut off from our source, our home. Now when you're cut off from your home, what happens? You feel lost, you feel lonely, you feel depressed, and that is why world over mental health issues are increasing day by day, because we're cut off from the universe, our intuition is blocked. See, this is where, you know, universe clears out your intuition pathway, and you're always connected to the universe. It's only because of the intuition I'm able to channelize these messages for you, even when I don't know you personally, right? Okay, see, now there are 3 most important things you must know before you buy crystals, whether you buy from me or somebody else. Firstly, please do a little research and make sure you're buying original crystals, because there are a lot of people out there who are selling fake ones. Even few reputed websites are doing that, because it happened with few of my clients in the past, so I know. Secondly, how one crystal benefits one person, it might not benefit another person the same way. Why? Because see, you know, just like how you know, every person has different energies, so their blockages would be different, you know, their whole energy system would be different, you know, their issues would be different, the responses, you know, to those energies would be different. And just like how one medicine will not sort out all the health issues in the world, you eat the medicine according to your illness, same logic applies here. See, the most common example of this is the rose quartz crystal. How world over, you know, people try to market it as a like love crystal, right? And I'm sure most of you must have tried wearing it at least once in your life to attract love. But did it work for all of you? No. Why? Because rose quartz might not be your love crystal, it might be your career crystal. Like I'm wearing clear quartz here. If clear quartz is helping me financially, the same clear quartz can help you romantically, right? So if you do not know which crystal is good for you, don't worry, you message me on my crystal Instagram page. I will take your details, I will meditate on your energies, and I will let you know which crystal is good for you, right? Now third thing is that please wear crystals only after they're charged with your specific energies. Now why this is important? See, crystals have the tendency to you know, come in contact with the energies, okay, like passing by. And now I come in contact with so many people every day, so my crystal will try to create a connection with all these energies, and I don't want that. Why? Because this way its powers are now scattered, but I want all of its powers to be focused only on me, to work only for me. Now how do I ensure that? I ensure that by carrying out certain intense rituals. Okay, and let me tell you, not everyone can do these rituals, guys, because again I come across people trying to sell crystals by saying that buy from us, they're charged by us. You need to ask these people, charged of what and charged of whose energies? Have they taken your details? Do they know your blockages? Have they meditated on your energies? If no, then no, the crystal is not charged and it's of no use to you, right? See guys, one thing I can promise you 1000% that crystals have the power to, you know, change your life, but you have to be responsible towards them. They are, you know, they're not fashionable jewelries. Okay, they're living entities who are always guiding you, supporting you, loving you. They're your guardians, so have faith in them, right? Alright guys, so now I will take out one card and we'll see what universe wants to guide you here. Okay, so we have the helpful people. Alright Aries, so yeah, you know, reach out to your close friends, your family, people you trust. It can be a mentor, it can be a tarot reader, it can be an astrologer, it can be a counselor, whosoever you trust. Reach out to it. And if you do not have anybody, then reach out to God, reach out to your angels, you know, your guides. They will respond. But you don't have to go through all of it alone, because it can be very confusing, it can be very, you know, depressing, it can be very heavy. You know, when your partner is so rigid, they're so stubborn and they don't want to kind of change themselves, but all of this is kind of killing you. You don't have to go through it alone. That's what universe is saying. Reach out, okay? Because there are people around you who will advise you right. They will support you in every way. Okay? Universe is with you. But please, you do need support of people. Take that support. You don't have to go through it all alone. Okay, there is no wisdom in that. I know you're very strong, Aries, but sometimes, you know, it's good. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Okay, I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, then please subscribe to this channel. Also comment here. Please comment here, guys. Please let me know, how much these readings are resonating with you, okay? What all you're feeling. Because see, at the end of the day, everything is energy. Whenever you write your story here, you're getting energetically connected to me. And whenever I do my own personal healings or my meditations, all of that positivity is going out to you automatically, so take benefit of that, right? Also, like and share the video. And for the people who want to book their personal readings with me, you guys should contact me on Instagram. Also on Instagram, every morning prediction for the day is posted, and every day one person is picked up for a free detailed reading. So if you guys are interested, I would be putting the links both for my tarot Instagram page and my crystal Instagram page in the description box below. You can check it out, okay? So I'll see you guys again very soon. Till then, please take care of yourself. God bless you. Bye.